Suppose you're sitting in front of your TV, flipping through news channels to get updates on the current situation of the pandemic. When you pause to hear a news channel claiming to observe a giant floating object in the Earth's atmosphere. Hastily, you flip the channel and find that suddenly all the news channels are now broadcasting the same object. The news channels claim that the year 2020 is back with another mysterious tragedy. The state runs into turmoil and the people run helter-skelter for their lives. The United Nations runs in for a meet to defend the sanctity of the planet against its doom.
With this new information in mind, let's study the various outcomes of an extraterrestrial invasion on planet Earth. With more than 100 billion galaxies in observable universe and over 500 billion planets in Milky Way alone, an encounter like this is probable. Human researchers have wiped the possibility of existence of life in any nearby planet or galaxy. The new life form that advanced towards the Earth must have traveled billions of light years in order to reach Earth. With that in mind, we have to acknowledge the fact that they must be a Type C civilization or a society which has complete control over its solar system's resources and energy. In reference, we just lie at 0.73 on the number line and will need about 200 years to take control over our own planet's resources. A Type 2 civilization would have a Dyson sphere built around its star and would be powerful enough to capture and utilize its power. If we build Dyson sphere around our sun, it would provide energy equivalent to about 100 quintillion times the energy provided by our most efficient reactor. A Type C civilization, on the other hand, would have almost infinite energy compared to Type 2 civilization, colonizing the planets and stars nearby. Now, to be perfectly clear, a Type C civilization would be godlike creatures for us.
Now, you might think that if an object that large is approaching the planet, NASA would have surely detected its arrival far ahead of its time with its insanely sensitive equipment and radar and LiDAR technology. But with the level of advancement and the time the foreign species had to develop themselves, their radar and control systems over matter would be grave for us.
Now let's assume that they are here to take control and gather resources from our rich planet. Their technology might be so advanced that our scientists might not be able to even comprehend the level of physics running behind. Just try to imagine how we would fare in front of these foreign species.
Considering what the firepower we have developed in the past few hundred years, let's go through the top most devastating weapons we have ever made. The Mk-24 thermonuclear bomb, which was one of the most powerful nuclear missiles built by the US, had a firepower of about 15 megatons, which is roughly equivalent to 15 million tons of TNT. The B-41 or the Mk-41 with a yield of about 25 megatons is one of the most powerful thermonuclear weapon ever fielded by the United States. In reference, the bomb dropped at Nagasaki during the World War II was about 21 megatons, which typically flattened the city almost to dust. The RDS-220 hydrogen bomb, also known as the Tsar Bomba, is the biggest and the most powerful thermonuclear bomb ever made. The mushroom cloud formed during the testing of the Tsar Bomba was about 64 kilometers high, and the initial fireball reached about 1,000 kilometers as quoted by Russian scientists. The heat released due to its explosion was enough to cause third-degree burns at a distance of about 100 kilometers from the epicenter of the explosion.
If we combine all the nuclear weapons present on Earth, it would yield to about 2 gigatons, which is, by the way, not that much. The asteroid that wiped the giant lizards from our planet had a firepower of about 100 teratons, which is about 50,000 times the power of all our weapons combined. Still, this power is enough to flatten cities and bring mass destruction to the planet.
With that much firepower in hand, you might think that we can easily defeat any alien invasion in place. Well, we might want to pause you there and reconsider.